I want to tell you about a plant in South America, in many parts of the world actually. It's probably one of your favorite and you didn't even know it. It's called the cacao tree. That's right, cacao, chocolate. It grows in these beautiful red colorful pods on large trees that cast a wide shadow. In many parts of the world where chocolate is farmed, it is the most valuable crop a farmer can grow. It's where they can make the most money. So surely enough, at some point farmers will slowly replace their other crops with the cacao tree. What's the point of growing oranges, mint, banana, or anything else when the real money is in cacao? The problem is once they do this, the cacao tree casts a shadow on the ground, killing the plants and the grass. The lack of biodiversity drives away birds, bees, and other animals. This leads to less fertile ground, less fruit on the trees because of lower pollination. And even the taste of the cacao is worse because it's not being influenced by the flavors of oranges, mints, bananas, and whatever else is being grown around it. It may seem counterintuitive, but instead of growing as much cacao as possible, these farmers would get a greater yield, better quality fruit, and more money if they didn't just focus on cacao, but grow all the plants that keep their farms healthy and thriving. So why am I telling you about cacao agriculture? How does this relate to our well-being toolkits? Well, what is your cacao plant? What is the one thing that is so important to you that you put all your energy towards it? Maybe it's a test, an assignment, training for a sport, a job, improving a skill. Maybe it's a relationship. When something is very important to us, we tend to put all of our energy and resources towards it. We may lose sleep, skip meals, stop seeing friends and family, give up our hobbies, and put our whole energy towards nurturing one thing. But just like the cacao plant, if we put all our focus on that one thing instead of nurturing all the other activities that keep our minds thriving, it'll reduce our overall mental health and lead to worse results on that one thing we've been focusing on. We start stressing, being less focused, less coordinated, more irritable, fatigued, and in the end, we burn out. It seems counterintuitive, but at times when you need to perform well on that one thing that's very important, that is when it's most important to focus on everything else. Make sure we're still finding time to make connections with friends and families, to be mindful of ourselves, to do our hobbies, express ourselves artistically, eat nutritious meals, and sleep. When we nurture all these parts of our well-being, it may give us less time to focus on that one thing, but the time we spend on it will be much better quality and lead to a much better outcome. So let's think about what is the cacao in our lives and what are the other plants in our garden that help us to thrive. Let's build our toolkit so we know how to nurture our whole garden and help our cacao to thrive.